is GamesCenter.
Going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the latest edition of GamesCenter. I am your host, A to the P, Albert Perkins, right here alongside my co-hosts Mark Kriska and Dale Crow. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in to this week's show.
Top headlines this week: Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Overwatch Beta, Dishonored 2, Watch Dogs 2, and Oculus Rift. But we'll get into that later.
This week, we're going to be talking about the 5 most infuriating games that we've played. So we're each going to have a list of 5 games and a reason why they are the most infuriating
Games
we've
that
ever played.
make you want to break someone's neck, man. I'm telling you.
And maybe have broke people's necks.
Or people.
You know?
Yeah, like,
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's bad.
You got some on there. I'll tell you right now, fellas, the games on my list, 80% of them are from the NES era.
So before,
That's okay,
I was
because
born,
100% of our list is probably not from that era.
Yeah,
That
you
is
guys are a
correct.
generation behind me.
Yeah.
So it's all
I
good.
think the earliest game I had was made in like 98.
Oh, man. You guys
Mine
make
was
me
all
feel
from
so
PS3
old.
early. Like, early PS2, PS1 games, Xbox One, or Xbox original games, and even like N64 stuff, for some reason, never
Really?
triggered me.
Wow.
I played all the same stuff, though, at that generation. It was all like Crash Bandicoot and Mario and stuff that wasn't supposed to make you angry.
No, okay, yeah.
I played all the stuff
I was
that did
9.
make you angry. Like sports.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good episode, guys.
Yeah,
no
it is.
doubt.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully you guys can relate to some of our anguish.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure they will be able to, you know. Let us know what games made you rage quit the most in the comment section below. But before we get into that, let's talk about what we've been playing so far, during the past week after we had David Hayter on our show last week.
Oh, yeah.
So, myself, I've mostly been playing MLB. I'm still playing MLB. This show. I'm still trying to make it into the show. Fellas, I've kind of regressed a little bit.
Oh, no.
A little update on my status.
She had a slump.
Yeah, I've dropped to 3-3.
Oh,
Yeah, my AAA ERA is 2.9 something maybe.
that's not bad.
It's not. I
How
don't
many pitches
think.
do you have?
How many what?
Pitches do you like? How many like different pitches do you? Can you throw?
So I have I got a fastball, I got a curveball, I got a slider, and I think that's it. I don't have a full
I'd maybe
one yet.
develop like a changeup.
That's a good idea. Maybe I do have a changeup. I think I have 4. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
you-
they
you
start
could-
you off with 4, don't
Yeah,
they?
you
3.
can. You
Oh,
you
3?
start-
Okay.
You can develop new pitches. You can put more work into certain pitches. So like you can pull on a changer. You can put on like a 2-seam fastball.
I just keep trying to develop my K9 because I keep trying to like get as many strikeouts as I
Oh,
can.
yeah.
You know, but,
backwards Ks,
Oh yeah,
left and right.
The upside down case.
absolutely.
I like the 2-seam fastball. That's my primary pitch.
Yeah, because 2-seam's got a
There's
little
no-
movement
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, 4-seam has no movement.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You're just whizzing it by him.
Straight,
Yeah. So
fast as possible.
you know it.
Oh yeah. What about you, Dale?
A little bit of baseball. A little bit of
Okay.
baseball.
My new take.
I started getting back into Sniper Elite 3.
Oh really?
Oh.
Yeah. I beat a mission. Well, almost beat a mission. Then I had to
It's
leave.
further than I got.
So I just continued the mission. I was like, oh, good. And this is where I'm at. A little bit of duty. Got back into duty.
Nice.
And I started playing. Figured out why I stopped playing Destiny months ago. And now I'm back at. You won't hear me playing that next week.
Ooh.
What about you, Mark?
Well, that's kind of funny because I have been playing Destiny.
I know.
I platinumed Ratchet and Clank, so I fell back into Destiny because Ratchet and Clank and Destiny came out, like the new update for Destiny came out around the same time in April.
Right.
So I put all of my focus into Ratchet and Clank, especially with the movie coming up and everything.
Oh,
or
yeah.
movie releasing.
Right.
And now that the movie released, now that I platinumed it, I can now put my full attention into Destiny until Uncharted comes out. So I
Next
only have
week.
Yeah, I only have about 7 days.
Holy crap! That's when it comes.
Next
Oh my
week.
Orientis.
Make
So-
sure you guys keep it locked right here on Mammoth Gamers. We won't have the review next week. We'll probably have it the following week, but you might want to, make sure you keep it locked. I do believe I am doing the review for that game.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, make sure you keep it locked. I'm gonna have a
I'll be playing
really
it
fun time with that game.
while you're
Pretty
reviewing
sure.
it because I don't even care what the reviews are. I'm playing that game
all in,
all the way through. Yeah.
all in. Oh
It's
yeah,
the last one. I have to.
yeah,
If you want to see how Drake ends his journey,
yeah,
get a Thief's End.
indeed.
I can't
You
wait.
call it a thief's end. I think, he's going to die, but I'm calling it right now.
I'd be okay.
Nathan Drake gets killed by some idiot in the game, and I'm calling it right now.
I think
No.
Dale is upset.
No,
with me.
it's not gonna happen.
I thought this in 3,
Nope.
but I think it's Sully. I think
Folks,
Sully.
this is coming from the guy that said the PlayStation 4.5 ain't going to
real.
happen. Yeah.
It's not.
Well, I think it's going to be Sully.
No.
I think Sully dying is going to be what throws Drake out of the game completely. And
I
never
can
be able
see
to,
that.
And I think it's going to be by
see that.
Sam.
I can't see a bit.
Oh, wow. Wow. That would be damn. That would be a...
What did you say at the end? What was that?
I think it's going to be from Sam, his brother.
Oh, no.
I think his brother's going to kill Sully, and then all
Sully
shit's going to
better
break
kill
loose.
Sam.
And then Drake's going to kill Sam, and then Drake's going to be like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm going back to
And then he's
Atlanta.
going to jump off a
and I'm
waterfall
done.
when there's no water underneath.
Like Kratos.
Sure.
I like it. Nice. Good stuff. So we went over what you played, right? You've been playing
Just pretty much just
now?
Destiny
Yeah.
until Uncharted comes out.
Nice. Excellent.
And always Rocket League here and there whenever.
Rocket
Yeah,
League.
that's right. I did play some of that. Oh,
You
yeah.
played some Rocket League?
Yeah,
Okay.
speaking of
Oh.
Rocket League, I did the tournament
Actually,
and got annihilated.
yeah.
Man.
There's the winning round. There's the first bracket they lost, and then there's the losing bracket. Like immediately once you lose, you go into the losing bracket and you play until you lose in the losing bracket.
Mhm.
They play 2 games.
Oh, really?
I take zero fault. Now,
It's true though.
did Mike save the replay of him destroying me to get not score? I was gonna
think so.
score, and he freaking
Yeah.
cranked me 10 feet off.
He did. They didn't score 1 goal in this tournament.
That's awful.
They got shut. They played 6 games against 2
They
teams.
didn't score
no,
a
no, no,
single
no, no,
goal?
no, 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 no. We didn't play 6 games.
2 counted.
Of the 2 that counted, we scored 0.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, shut up.
on the other games that didn't matter, we scored.
Oh.
But and also
That's rough.
the day before that, Dale and I had a set list day. We got back into Rock Band 4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, get out of town. You play some
Man.
Rock Band?
Play some
There
Rock
you
Band.
go.
Right.
There you go. Nice.
I am trying to get back into it now that they finally
Yes.
announced online, which is why we stopped playing because
Mhm.
we couldn't play together. So it was no point.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was in my room by myself playing drums.
Whenever
Yeah.
we got it, I was just the vocals.
Yep.
I lost my voice.
He was screaming. It's
I
'cause he
would've
was
loved to
Yeah,
been.
I got
would've-
Avenged Sevenfold going on. I got The Offspring going on. I got
I was dying.
Molly
of-
Hatchet going on.
I was dying.
I would have loved to have been a bug on the wall to hear you singing.
Oh man.
You don't have to be. Don't.
I'm traveling down the
Okay,
road and
I'm gonna mute his
flirting
mic.
with disaster.
There we go. I muted his mic.
Thank you.
Pedal to the floor.
We're all
Alright.
done here. We're gonna get into what news we've been going on for this week, shall we? I turned off his microphone. He's done for the show. Let's go ahead and do this. What's going on, gamers, nerds, and geeks? So let's check out what went down in the news for this week. So if you're a Watch Dogs fan, you're going to be pumped up because it does look like there's going to be Watch Dogs 2. A voice actor went ahead and tweeted out that he just got finished doing some mocap work on the lead actor. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to be Aiden Pierce. It looks like it's going to be a brand new character. He's got like some kind of glasses on there. He kind of looks like a straight up nerd. Then again, if you're playing Watch Dogs or if you're in Watch Dogs and you're a hacker, you gotta be some kind of nerd, right? Doing some kind of hacking and technical stuff going on with that. So, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Definitely looks like Watch Dogs is gonna be a thing. Should find out more information on that coming up here at E3 next month. In addition, Dishonored 2 finally has a release date. Yes! We saw the preview for that last year at E3. It looks like Dishonored 2 will be released November 11th, 2016. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, aka Call of Duty Halo. So essentially, this new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was finally announced. It looks like the game's gonna have some outer space elements. That's why I mentioned Halo. I don't know. Looks kind of weird. Looks kind of cool. I can't decide if I'm on board with it or not. But either way, you guys want to make sure you check it out. The game's going to be released on November 4th. And in addition, if you go ahead and pre-order the Legacy Edition, you will be able to get the remastered version of the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So it's going to be phenomenal. Make sure you go ahead and get that pre-order in. And finally this week, the Oculus Rift looks like it's going to be a thing here on retail stores in Best Buy. So if you want to go ahead, if you haven't had an opportunity to get your hands on the Oculus Rift, you better get on over to Best Buy this weekend because they're going to have a limited quantity of the Oculus Rift that you'll be able to go ahead and purchase right there. Check it out. So that's pretty much all I got going on for the news this week, guys.
great job, Al, on the news this week. A lot of good topics.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Call of Duty, obviously. I mean, I know.
Some good details.
I know a lot of people are fired up about that. You especially. I know you're a huge Duty fan, Dale. That's going to be blowing.
Call of Duty, not poop.
You're right. That's going to be blowing up on the internet this week. And YouTube, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
that's phenomenal stuff there. Like I said, I don't know if I'm on board with it. I think I need to see a little bit more from it first. But
I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're gonna discuss it way more in the later episode.
Oh, yeah.
But like to me, it was less Halo and even less Destiny, and just more like where technology is going. Because the only planet I think I saw was Mars. Like if I did see Mars, and it looked like maybe that was like the beginning of the conflict, like the settlement on Mars is mad at Earth and coming back, kind of like a Killzone type
of deal.
because Killzone never felt sci-fi-y. Killzone always felt like a modern war, just not on Earth.
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be more along the lines of that. Who knows? Maybe it's a prequel to Destiny. Maybe it's how
oh snap, that'd be
Call of Duty turns into Destiny.
No. There's no way. There's no
we'll
way.
talk about it
Yeah,
more
I'm
in a
with
later
Dale
episode.
on that probably as well. I'm like,
I can hope.
No.
Dale and my favorite shooter is owned by Activision, but we cannot agree on them. I hate Call of Duty and he hates Destiny.
Remember when you talked
Man.
all the garbage on Activision until they made Destiny?
I still don't like Activision. I like Bungie
That's
though.
whatever.
Ooh.
Anyway,
let's get into it. Games that make you rage quit. These are the top 5 games that piss us off the most. The games that make us just turn off the console and we're done. We're finished with it. So we're going to go in descending order, whatever, bottom to top.
are we gonna do like 555, 444?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And we're gonna give reasons why, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep. We're going to get right on into it. Our memories, everything.
Oh, I can't wait for it.
This is going to be fun times. Yeah, no doubt. Me too. So let's just start it off with number 5. You want me to start it off?
I can start it off.
Okay, go ahead. Number
That
5.
That way you go on the line.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Um,
Sounds good.
Number 5 for me, and I love this game. I love it. Is Mass Effect 2.
Ooh, okay.
And only because of insanity difficulty. I was trying to platinum this game.
Man,
a lot of my games on my
would you do that
list
to yourself?
are because of me trying to get a trophy or trophies in general, or achievements depending on what console you play. But no, I don't know if it was just broken on my system or what. But like,
You just
I
suck.
was in cover.
Hashtag get good.
Hashtag you suck.
Hashtag, yes. Like, I would be in cover.
Rough,
I would
man.
be trying to do stuff, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
dead. All the time, dead. I went through the hardest difficulty on BioShock on PlayStation, which is an added difficulty. There's survival difficulty. Which
Okay.
is one higher than hard. And I didn't have nearly this much trouble that I did with Mass Effect.
Oh,
I
wow.
just got crushed in Mass Effect 2.
Jeez.
Yep.
Sounds like you taking it, just bending over and.
Mass Effect 2. I love Mass Effect 2 is my favorite in the series.
Is it? But
Yeah.
it's one of your most frustrating games ever.
I loved it enough to try to platinum it. That's how much I loved it.
Wow.
And I did platinum it.
Yeah.
Only one out of the 3 that I did.
Well, that's the one you ought to be proud of. If it's in your top 5 most rage quit games and you still were able to platinum it, that's something to be proud
It
of.
makes me so mad.
He's not.
I
even
never
proud
played
of
him.
it.
I never played
He's still pissed off as he talks
the
about.
game the game is fine. It's
That's
not
what-
hard. It's
Yeah,
just
no, I know.
that difficulty. It was cheap. It wasn't hard. It wasn't like this enemy took more bullets to kill. It was this enemy would shoot you through a wall. Or
When you're in cover.
yeah,
It's
like
beautiful.
That's real.
That is real. That is real, though. He's
Yeah.
got a point. If it's just
Yeah.
dry, if it's just drywall,
There's
bullets are
different
still gonna come
laws.
through.
Yeah,
yeah, whatever.
that sounds atrocious.
Man,
Who's
crazy.
next?
I guess I'll go next. My number 5, Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Even though Trade West put in this awesome code where you could hold down AB down and start, and then hit start and everything, get 5 guys. This game was a what, man. I'll tell you.
No,
what.
I don't know. What was it?
It was a Dale.
What was it?
Bitch.
Ooh.
It was a Dale.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right,
We're getting
yeah.
explicit in this episode.
Oh
I
man,
don't
we're talking
care.
about anger, so it's gonna come up.
Yeah, it's gonna
By
happen.
the time we get to
Depending on
number
how angry
1,
we get F-bombs might be
It
dropping.
might
here.
be dropping, yeah. But nah, man. This game, it's just unbelievable. Like, remember when I first played it? Like, I would die and I'd be like, okay, whatever. And then where the game would respawn me, I would die again immediately upon respawning. And I'm just like, as a kid, what the heck? This was the first video game, fact, fellas. This is the first video game that I ever played that made me cuss. Yes, Battletoads.
I don't even know what my first one was. Oh my gosh, it could be anything.
I got killed or something.
Tekken would have been my
and I was
first
just like, my mom was in the kitchen doing some work, doing some cleanup, whatever, doing dishes, and I'm just sitting there playing games.
I can just picture this.
I'm just sitting there, it's on NES, so this is like 1993 or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like 12 years old.
Dropping F-bombs.
Sitting there playing Battletoads. Yeah, it wasn't the F word, but I mean, I just died or something, and I was like, damn! I did like that, like an ice cube damn, like, damn!
Got the chair, put your
Yeah, or like NWA style, like, damn!
Oh my god.
Damn, that shit was dope.
And my mom was just like, what did you say? Yeah, Albert, what did you say? I'm like, I'm sorry.
I said, man!
Did you get soap in the mouth?
No, I didn't.
I always got
No,
soap
I
in the
got
mouth.
lucky. I got lucky. She was like, don't you say that again. I was like, okay.
Yep.
I'm like,
Not
okay,
playing
I'm
this
sorry.
game ever.
Yeah. Battletoads, man. I'll tell you what, that's one game I never completed either. I don't think I've completed any of these games, actually, that are on my top 5. So, yeah, that game is something fierce.
Yeah.
What about you, Dale?
So my number 5.
Oh, here we go.
I have it written
He has a
down.
list,
No,
and
it's
it's
'cause I have
hidden from
the
us.
years. So from 1998 to 2006. So from when I was 6 years old to when I was
Give it up if it's that hard.
to when I was 14 years old, my brother kicked the shit out of me over NASCAR games.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
NASCAR.
Yeah, we played every year. Okay.
gosh.
Okay. So if I ever won, I'd have to run pretty much. I'd start smirking because he gets so mad. But whenever he won, I was fine. I was like, okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get
Yeah,
my face
thank God.
beat in.
But like if he ever wrecked me,
That's great.
if he ever like wrecked me, or if I wrecked
Ran you
him,
off the road.
either one, I just threw the controller down and walked out. One, I was either running for my life
Wow.
or I was done playing.
It's a video game, man. It's like, it was that intense. Man.
Have you met Dale? Imagine that multiplied.
I'm growing into him. I know, anger's getting there.
Yikes.
No, I don't have that much of a temper. I
Man,
can't.
that's insane, man.
Yeah,
You gotta like
but
fear for your
that's-
life
that's-
playing a
that's
game. Like your
8
own
to 9
siblings
years
gonna
of
kick
just-
your butt.
But I mean, so much rage quitting though. Like, I mean, there wasn't like anything severe,
Okay.
but a lot of rage quitting.
Jeez.
A lot of rage quitting. And that's just in NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll move on to number 4, I guess.
Number 4.
We want to do an round robin. Yeah, and come on back. Come on
Oh
back.
no, my number 4.
Uh-oh.
I'm just getting it
I'm
out of the way
gonna
now.
check mine.
Any Call of Duty, any Call of Duty. Just straight up F-bombs.
Especially multiplayer.
Just
Well, yeah, they seem
Bad
to fix it
words.
a lot more, but like I remember Modern Warfare 2, like spawn die, spawn die, spawn
Yep,
die,
yep.
spawn die.
Yep. And I'm bouncing my controller like a basketball. Just bounce up, bam.
And then it doesn't work anymore after that.
He went
Sometimes
through like
it
6
works.
or 7.
Sometimes it
controllers
works.
already.
I'm vomiting all,
PS4.
I'm vomiting all over one of my controllers, but that's outside the
He's
point.
a man, bro.
Yeah. But Call of Duty does that. Can do that. Just depends what kind of damn happened.
I feel you. Yeah, Call of Duty has made me.
Like maybe this will.
Agree
It's either
as well.
gonna up my spirits or drive me straight into the ground. Like I'm already down here. You know, it's like, oh, maybe I'll get that.
Can't get that much worse.
False.
Can get all
You get some guy named Up the Elbows and Poon who keeps killing you. Spawn kill. Spawn die. Spawn die. Spawn die.
Oh, that rant.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
If any of you are on the internets, look up the best Call of Duty rant ever.
I forget who does it.
But if you just type that in, I guarantee you'll find it. It is
On the
hilarious.
YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
Yeah.
It's from it's
Do it
from-
after you watch this show. You
I-
want to finish. You want to see the rest
Watch
of our
the end of
list.
it.
It's either I think it's from Modern Warfare 3. I want
I
to say the
thought it-
gameplay's
okay.
from. It's from 2 or 3.
I think it's from 3 because it's at the launch yard or the rocket. Or no, it's from Black Ops 2. Isn't it from Black Ops 2?
It's in a sandy.
No.
No, it's sandy. There's sand everywhere.
I thought it was where the
There's a big like a kind of like a.
Oh, that's Modern
there's
Warfare 2,
There's a big
isn't
globe.
it?
There's like a globe, like
I
like
thought
a
it was
see
where
through.
the-
Like you can see like. Do you think they're all window panes? But
Yeah,
all broken through.
it looks like Epcot.
I can't remember.
Epcot.
Yeah,
the
I thought
Disney
it
World.
was where the rocket was.
But
There's
this-
a
besides
rocket
the
in the middle of the.
No, that's launch, and that's from
Black
that's
Ops
from
2.
Black Ops 2. Wait, no, yeah, it's from Black Ops 2. That's not the same map.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, but that's my 4. What's yours, Al?
Oh man, my number 4, it's got to be Ninja Gaiden, and I'm not talking about the original Ninja Gaiden. I'm
I
talking
never
about
got into those
the
ones.
Xbox version of Ninja
Ninja
Gaiden.
Gaiden is now like one of the.
Just when you thought video games couldn't get hard anymore because we got the pretty much the current gen going down.
Oh yeah,
For the most part.
video games are much
Oh, no.
easier.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Uh-uh.
I was just like, oh, I'm off the hook. I pick up Ninja Gaiden. Welcome to ass kicking 101.
Yeah. Welcome to the beginning of Dark
Except
Souls.
your ass
and
is the one that's getting
Bloodborne
kicked.
Making Ryu Hayabusa look like the biggest idiot of all time. Doesn't know how to fight and everything, man. I mean, that first boss, the dude with the nunchucks, the guy that they got your master, you're training you or whatever. It took me a month and a half to beat this guy. I'm like, he's just swinging his thing around.
What's he like? There it is. Yeah.
It's just like that. Yeah. Meme that. It's just, oh my god, dude, it's unbelievable. This guy is I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you are the biggest.
Yeah.
You know what, aren't you? Oh my gosh, it didn't matter. I'm up here, cutting him up with this sword, but it didn't matter. He had these nunchucks.
You're going all Leonardo on him, and he's all Michelangelo.
He's Michelangelo. He's slapping me in the face and everything in the back of the head with these damn chucks. And he's some kind of. Well, he was a boss, I guess, but
Like a boss.
like a ball.
oh my gosh, that game. Man, was that game hard.
I got it.
I was just like, you know what? I don't have to fight you, and I just turned it off, man.
I got it. What is it? Ninja Gaiden Sigma or whatever.
Oh
I
yeah.
got that on
The
Vita.
Oh yeah.
I got through 20 minutes, and I was like, I'm done.
Goodbye.
It's too hard.
Yeah.
Too freaking hard. Unbelievable. But yeah, that's my number 4, Ninja Gaiden.
So I'm up in the air with my number 4. I have it right here, but while talking to you, I thought of another one,
Uh-oh.
and I can't decide on. So I'm gonna go with the other one because
We can do an honorable mention maybe at the
Oh
end.
yeah.
Well, then my number 4 right here will be an honorable mention.
Oh okay.
So Tekken 2
Ooh.
on PS1.
Well, I mean, this is just straight button masher. How could it be so technical? How could it be so frustrating?
When you fight martial law and you're on the ground 99.9% of the
Dragon
time,
kick.
and you stand up and he backflips, then you stand up and he backflips,
Dragon-
and you stand up
dragon
and he
kick.
backflips.
I got something about a masked move coming up.
I got so angry at that game. I had blisters on I got blisters on my fingers.
You got blisters on your fingers from a video game? Oh my God.
This one right here.
Well, I guess it is a button masher.
No, it wasn't even the normal buttons. The face buttons were this thumb, and it's this thumb's fine. That was before DualShock was invented.
Sure.
And that was, and I've never in PS1 era
shoot.
never liked DualShock because for how young I was, it was too heavy of a controller for me. So I always used the standard non-DualShock controller. So my left thumb was just spinning on these directional pads non-stop. And I had the biggest blister I think I've ever had in my entire life on my thumb. It ripped open and I couldn't do anything with
From
the hand.
some damn Tekken. Man.
I remember standing on my chair. I was sitting, and then I ended up standing on my chair and playing it. And I still didn't beat Law until a year later. I remember
every time he did that, you'd probably be like, he'd be like,
yeah. Then he has that big
freak
punch.
out.
Yeah, and then he gets forward. Yeah. Me and my cousin, this is how old this was. Me and my cousin who were playing this game used to say that he was hyped off a Mountain Dew and Surge.
Surge.
Hey, that made a nice little comeback.
Yeah, on
I got it.
Amazon,
I got it the other a month back.
Did you really?
Yeah,
You still have any more left?
No, I only got one can. It was at a gas station. And I
They
was
added at a gas station?
Yeah.
Get out of here. What gas station?
It was in Boardman, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, need, and I bought it, and
That's
I drank
phenomenal.
it, and I felt nothing. It tasted fantastic, but the energy's not
Phenomenal.
there anymore.
Surge. I'll make sure I
Regulate.
tag that in this video.
Hashtag.
Surge.
I remember not having.
Nice.
I was never allowed to drink that when I was little. Just run around the house like
Yeah. Running around the house like
as
law.
martial law. Take my shirt off.
How do you like it, Mom? This is what I
I
deal
just stand in
with.
front of her and,
Then try a backflip and die.
and break my neck.
Yikes.
All right, so what? My number 3 now?
Yeah. You
reverse
know
it?
what? Matter of fact, let's go ahead.
Let's take a moment from our sponsors.
Absolutely.
Snake, I need your help. Where can I find the latest video game news and reviews on the internet?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does, killing. But if I was a nerd, I'd get my ass over to mammothgamers.com, where they geek big.
All right, and we are back with our top 3. Man, this is a fired up episode. I tell you, I think this is the most fired up we've ever been for a show here.
Well, that's
It's
what
fun,
happens
though.
when you remember how angry you were at one point in your
I'm
life.
always fired up.
Yeah, I hear you.
These games. The next game is just awful.
Oh man. So let's
Actually,
just,
the next game is awful. The next game is good. It's just. Is it me now? Again? Are we going back to the same order?
we'll go with you.
So, keeping up with the fighting games,
Uh-oh.
Mortal Kombat on PS3 and Xbox 360.
Oh, okay, the newer one. Oh, that
No,
game's
not X.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
not
that-
X. Yeah, the one
That
before
final
that.
fight
God damn it.
with his hammer.
Oh, you talking about Shao Kahn?
Oh my god.
Yeah, or he does this. Or he does this.
Uh-oh, Dale's getting up.
Oh no.
Oh my god. We are off the rails. This dude just got off the side.
That was one of mine. I was just.
Oh,
Wow.
what number was that for you?
That was my number. You know,
Don't
No,
reveal.
no,
Don't
yeah, no.
reveal. Well, it's
Okay,
okay
but-
though.
But yeah, so I'll let Dale
make it
finish
Look
the
at it.
whole
Look
thing.
at the pencil going on.
I'll let Dale finish the whole thing. But like,
Sure.
he was that friend that you had that did the same move over and over and over again to win the match.
who?
He's a
No, he's
Oh.
that one.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Yep.
That's what
Every
it was.
Bullshit.
You had to like duck, and then like the only way to beat
You
him
know
is
Ed Boon did that on purpose, right?
Yeah, the only way to beat him is to use the fireball.
No. Well, okay, yeah.
That's
one
all.
way.
That's the only way I beat
No.
him. I stood back and I was like, fireball.
You
fireball,
literally-
fireball.
You got to get far
No,
away and do
no.
the bicycle kick over and over
No.
again with Liu Kang.
No, man.
Just-
Yeah,
he
I'll-
he did the jump.
I'll get there.
Yeah, he'll get there.
Don't make me laugh.
Shut up, stupid hammer.
That was the part that would make you the most angry with that game is the fact that after he'd knock you down, he'd laugh at you, he'd taunt you.
Yeah. Well, that actually helped because then you can get up and go uppercut him.
Yeah, but I would get so mad, yeah.
You.
Like, I'm going to take this out on your jaw right now.
Yeah.
I hate how he could do a fatality at the end of the game, but you couldn't.
You couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was dumb. Because I remember a few times it would be like, he'd do a fatality. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And he would just like split my head open with his stupid hammer.
Were you able to play as him?
I think maybe. I think you could have. I can't remember. I haven't played that
No.
game in a while. No?
I don't think you could in that
I love
game.
how they made fatalities then for him that you couldn't use.
I don't remember.
It's just to add insult to injury. Oh, yeah, I just kicked your ass, And then after, sometimes it would be like, finish him, and he'd be laughing after he did a move. And then
You just fall over him.
Yeah. Oh, either
You're
that
like-
or he act, or he would take the hammer.
Do
Oh,
your favorite.
man.
Do your number 3 because I'm getting too angry thinking about this game.
Oh man. Oh man.
And I love that game too.
My number 3 is one of my. It's a series from favorite video game series of all time. Only it's not the solid one. I'm talking about Metal Gear for the NES.
The original
The original Metal Gear.
Metal Gear 2.
This game was so hard. I mean, like you couldn't go through.
It was top down, right?
We're going back, way back.
We're going way back, guys. I'm talking the original Metal Gear, as you can see here on your screen. I mean, this game straight top down. You move from screen to screen.
For those
And-
of you listening, he's showing footage of
Yeah. If you're, sorry about that. We digress about that there. But if you're watching, you can see there. I mean, it's top down. You're moving from screen to screen. You had to avoid, the enemies on the screen by watching their movements and walking behind them when they weren't looking. And it was just so hard. I never owned the game, but I did rent it many times. And I always wondered, why I chose that game to rent to play it, because
You never beat it. So you
yeah,
wanted to
I
see what
never
happened.
beat it, and yeah, I mean exactly. And so when Metal Gear Solid came out, the original one for PlayStation, I was just like, I was like, I remember Metal Gear, but it was so damn hard. And then I played Metal Gear Solid, and I was like, this is hard,
but
it's not
nearly-
impossible. Yeah,
Yeah.
Metal Gear was impossible. Metal Gear Solid wasn't impossible. It was manageable. So, and I'm glad that Hideo Kojima followed up Metal Gear with Metal Gear Solid years later down the road, and I was happy to go ahead and oblige and play that, and obviously shout out to David Hayter again. So,
Great guy.
yeah, but Metal Gear number 3 for me.
Yep. Well, since 2 and 3 were interchangeable for me, I'm gonna stick with the Mortal Kombat on the PS3.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah, again,
except-
just
yeah. except you don't even know. Okay. Did you beat the challenge hour? Any of
Oh,
you?
Dale did.
I didn't.
I
Dale-
did.
Dale beat
Wait,
the
I
challenge.
did, but I skipped.
100 the
I
100.
skipped.
I
Oh,
didn't
no, he
skip.
did- he
I
went
never
through all
skipped
of them.
one. I didn't skip any of them.
Phenomenal.
Thank you.
He was so
That's
close.
awesome.
He's close to platinuming that game. It's
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's no online servers, though. I'm not gonna try it.
Oh,
Plus,
that
it's just gonna be
sucks.
mashing and stuff.
Oh,
but
they
that's
took
okay.
the servers
I'm-
down already?
Well, I'm sure.
I'm sure the people that are still on that game would just
mol-
destroy.
molest. Yeah, but so that's use that term. I use that term a lot. So at the end, I believe first you fight right before you at the end you fight 3 Goros, and you have to beat them without dying.
That's just laughable.
Okay,
He did it.
Yeah, I did it. And then the last one, you had to fight with Liu Kang or him or Kung Lao. I
I
don't
thought it was
remember.
Kung Lao.
You had to fight 3 Shao Kahns without dying.
Don't make me laugh.
I
Uh-oh.
I think I had an aneurysm while playing that game. My God.
Wow.
Like 1 isn't enough. Literally,
Like
you
2 isn't enough.
You had to time it. Just jump, uppercut. Get close to him. He gets up, jump, uppercut. And you had to just be lucky he doesn't
goodness.
you had to be lucky that he doesn't shoulder thrust. Because when you he shoulder thrust, you get up, bam, 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 fucking bam, bam.
There's the F-bomb.
bomb.
We warned you.
Sorry.
All right, what's your number 2 then?
Wow.
This number 2 is gonna be my probably my worst rage quit of all time. And it's a PS3
man.
game.
If it's your worst rage quit of all time, why isn't it number 1?
Because number 1,
Made him the most angry.
I had the most outbursts.
Okay.
And probably the most angry. And
Okay.
it was hard for me to pick because I get mad at pretty much every game I play.
Uh-huh.
But number 2 is gonna be the PS3 version of Twisted Metal.
Oh, I remember that. I was on.
What
I
up,
was
David
on-
Jaffe? I see you.
I was online with him at this point.
It was the Dollface boss, and
It's his own fault.
I'm not finished.
It's his own fault.
So
I'm not.
I think I'm at the very there's different stages. Okay, I'm in the final stage,
She's flying.
and every time, yeah. So I just keep dying. I keep dying,
That
and then it
fight
takes me
wasn't
back
good.
to the checkpoint. Takes me back to the checkpoint. Takes me back to the checkpoint. And I was at this for
He was at it for probably a good 45
yeah,
minutes.
at least.
Jeez,
And
Just that's just that final stage.
yes.
Not the playing, just that final stage.
and I kept dying, and then the next round,
I caught up to him. He had it like
yeah,
an hour before me, and I caught up to him.
I got hurt really early in the thing, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna deal with trying to beat her. I'm just gonna hit restart. Took me back to the beginning of the bleeping level.
Oh, man.
Signed off.
Yep.
Done.
Yeah, I would have been done, too.
Yeah, and
There's no way.
I had to sign off. Well, because actually at the time we had to use Skype to talk.
Okay,
But I
yeah. Because they didn't have crossword
My,
shadow.
We
didn't have cross.
My dad was not happy with
No,
his
he
son
was-
after that. There was, I don't even know.
Wow.
May have blacked out.
You don't
Twisted-
remember what happened after you
Twisted
turned
Metal
it on.
blacked out.
Yeah.
But that was
That should be a new title
I've
of the next
I've
game.
never been that raged.
I doubt there's gonna be another Twisted Metal.
Dollface, you
Unfortunately, though,
stupid.
nobody bought Twisted Metal 3 PS3.
Yeah.
It was such a good game, even though it was hard.
I called it like 2
And-
weeks of life. and
yeah,
I was gonna play it.
it was PlayStation 3's Titanfall.
Yeah, but enough about Dollface. What's up? What's
Oh,
your number
man.
2?
My number 2. I like I said, 80% of my games on this list are from like 1985 and up to like 1995.
I was
so.
in the negative age.
Yeah, right. You guys are a generation before me, but for the demographic from the age of like, 30 and 30 up to 34. You guys know where I'm coming from. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles.
you're all thinking that all happy and everything else, but whenever you go and play this game, you're not singing that damn theme song. You're pissed off, and I'm gonna tell you why. Ultra games, they don't even exist anymore, obviously.
Wait, is that like
Nobody
the
beat their
arcade games?
No, this isn't the arcade game because the arcade game was freaking awesome. And you
Okay.
can manage through it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game from Ultra games, and it was I can't remember what year the game was released in, but it wasn't based on the cartoon. It wasn't based on anything. It did have Bebop and Rocksteady and Shredder and all those guys and everything. I was just like, oh yeah, maybe it was based on the comic book. I don't know, because the fact that the cover had all the 4 turtles with their bandanas, they were all in red, just like
that's the comic.
Yeah, maybe it was based on that. I don't know, but it was weird. It was different. But the game was so hard.
What was it on?
NES.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just unbelievable. You go through, it's just there's enemies everywhere, and you had to make these ridiculous jumps to try to get to like the second part of the door, which is on like the second story of the level. If you don't make this jump, guess what you have to do?
All over again.
And guess what happens?
You
lose
die.
all your lives.
Not just that. The enemies respawned. They were back. You didn't kill them. They magically reappeared, and you had to fight through them again. Now, granted, you had all 4 turtles you could choose from. And if your energy got low with Leonardo, you can gladly switch to Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, or Leonardo.
Yeah.
You switch to them and everything. And that's all fine and dandy, but the thing is, each turtle had their own strength and weakness. Raphael obviously uses a sai. He was the weakest one of all. You hit the foot soldier with the sai, it takes like 3 hits to knock him out. With Donatello, 1 hit with his bow staff and he's done.
I guess that's before they really had like their niches. I would feel like Raphael would be the strongest.
Yeah. I think it based it upon the weapon, you know.
Yeah.
Donatello was the strongest with the bow. Then after that, it was Leonardo
with the sword.
Yeah, with his katana blade.
Then the nunchucks.
Michelangelo with the nunchucks,
and then
Raphael with the sai, and it was just you could get energy in the game with pizza, you know, which is great. That's like the coolest thing. Only they didn't put it in the game very often. You had to like hunt your ass off getting pizza just to get energy. April gets kidnapped earlier on in the game. Spoilers if you haven't played it.
It's
I don't know where you've been. Yeah, it should be good. I'm 34 years old. I don't know where the hell you've been if you haven't played this game yet, unless you're younger, you know, or whatever. But I mean, I'm going through the second level. It's part of the second level. Oh, you're good. You're underwater. You have there's like this dam, and there's a bunch of bombs that are set up underwater.
All mines.
You have like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't even know how much time, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds or something, 3 minutes maybe.
Turtles can hold their breath.
You have to disarm, like, I'm talking like, I don't know the number, but it was like 18 bombs or something. You had to know exactly with the NPC, the timing with it, because there were like little lightning bolts and shit that you had to like swim through, and if you got hit with them, they took away like, I'm not even kidding you, like a quarter of your energy. You get hit 4 times, your turtle's done. And then Splinter's like, Donatello has passed out or has been captured. Who will fight next? Yeah, they use the terminology captured. Meanwhile, it's like, he didn't get captured. He just got shocked.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's turtle soup.
He's at rock bottom.
Exactly. And oh my gosh, and then it was like so cool because I get past that because there's the turtle van. It's like, oh yeah, I get to drive turtle van. No, not cool, because there's the damn foot soldier with their little stupid thing that they had going on, and they would just like chase you down and shoot you with missiles and everything and blow up the turtle van. And if you get run over with them, you know, with their little vehicle that they had, instantly dead. Instantly dead. No redemption. You're dead. You're done. This game pissed me off something fierce because I loved the turtles so much when I was a kid. But whenever I played this game, I hated them. I was pissed. And that's why Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is number 2 on my game, on my list of rage quit games. Sorry, I went on there for a while.
No. It's one of those things that's like therapy now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is. It really is. Like I'm laying back talking to a shrink.
Yeah. And you guys are our shrinks, but we won't pay you any money.
Wait till I get to number 1. I think you guys know what it is, but you'll see.
I'm pretty sure I've heard you say
my number 2 is also a game based off of media in the real world, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Terminator Salvation.
Oh, okay. I never played this game.
Don't.
Don't.
So I bought this game. It was on clearance.
Damn. Yeah.
And I bought it because at the time of me
that's a good
purchasing this
idea.
game,
Sure.
it was I think $3, and it was $3 more than it should have been. I bought this game because I looked on at the time.
That's why they sold it for $3 because it pissed so many people off.
I bought the game because it's an easy platinum, quote unquote. Easy as in play the game through on hard, you get the platinum.
Okay.
That's all you had to do. You just had to beat the game on hard. You'll get all the trophies or achievements playing through the game, but then there's one at the
do
end.
this to yourself.
I don't anymore.
Trophies are
Okay.
a curse.
This is one of the games that has forever. Like, I'll still hunt trophies. Like, I platinum Ratchet and Clank, and I platinum the games that I can platinum and I want to platinum now.
Sure.
But this was I bought this game for the platinum. Like, I had no interest in this game. I'm not a huge Terminator. I like Terminator, but I'm not a huge Terminator fan. But the one redeeming the one redeeming factor of this game is actually story-wise a really cool idea for the movie because it's a prequel to the movie and it leads directly into the movie. Like, the stuff that happens in the game, you don't like. If you play the game, you'll be like, oh, so that's why they said that in the movie, kind of deal. Like, it's a pretty big
cool.
deal.
Yeah, because I saw Salvation, and yeah, it's a good movie. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not better than nothing's gonna ever top Judgment Day.
Oh yeah, no,
but
nothing. Even they tried to remake Judgment Day just recently, and it didn't do well.
No, it ain't gonna happen.
But I died so many times in this game. The Terminators are quite literally indestructible. Like, you have this Gatling gun, and you're
Getting pissed. Here we go.
and they have a Gatling gun, and they're like, ah, and they're just walking, and you see their health. Their health is not moving. It's not.
So you're just like firing off at
And then
them.
by the time
they're not like dude,
they're not doing nothing. Yeah,
they're just like coming at you like Superman. Like,
yeah.
I don't
so
feel
like,
it.
I beat the first one. I'm like, okay, that was horrible. That was horrendous. Then you realize that's a normal enemy. A Terminator's not a boss. He's a normal freaking enemy in the freaking game, and towards the end of the game, you're fighting 4 and 5 of them at the same time. The only reason I platinumed this game, my friend James came over, and we made it a freaking drinking game. Every time you died, you took a shot. By the time we were done, we were hammered. But I had a platinum trophy.
How'd you not die?
We did.
That sounds like
you
a fun
should've
way to earn a
died.
platinum.
Oh, you mean like alcohol poisoning?
Yeah.
We were close.
That sounds like a fun way to earn a platinum trophy, though.
It was co-op, which helped slightly. Because when you died, it wasn't like your buddy can revive you instantly. You had to wait till the fight was over, and then he could revive you.
I see.
So if you go down in the middle of a fight, it's just him or just you. And at the time, that's whenever me and my other friend Tim started becoming closer. We actually became friends through trophy hunting, and he platinumed that game by himself without a friend, without alcohol, twice. He had to play through it twice. He didn't know you could play through it hard first, in the beginning of the game. So he beat the game on normal, then he beat the game on hard. I just beat it on hard, and I was done. I was over with it.
Did you, man?
So he was not only jealous that I platinumed the game with a friend, but also drunk. Excuse me.
Yeah, bless you.
But that game is nowhere near how angry I get when I play Dale at Madden.
Oh man,
I broke this
man.
year's Madden. I took it out of my console.
It wasn't my fault though.
No, that one was the computer.
you broke it.
I took
Wait,
it
not
out of my
this year's because it ain't out yet.
No, as in like 2016.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I took it out of my console and flung it, and it shattered. I didn't care.
Did you throw it hard? Like,
I'm not meaning to, but yeah, like I frisbeed it into a desk, and the desk's leg ate it, and I couldn't have been any happier at what I just did.
wasted $60.
I don't care. That game has made me
look at him smiling.
That
guys.
game has made me so.
If you're watching on
frustrated.
YouTube, Dale is just grinning from ear to ear.
What happens is me and about 4 other people. Dale usually runs it. Dale, like I mentioned, my friend Tim.
Okay.
And we get into a connected franchise. And we each pick a team, and we each get into the normal season.
Go Chargers, go.
And Dale wins the Super Bowl every year but once. He's won the Super Bowl every year but once.
Tim beat me year 1.
Yeah.
Ben won it the one year he beat me in the AFC Championship.
I guess. Oh yeah, you didn't. Make
I
the Super Bowl.
think we've played 8 seasons.
Yeah, and so Dale's won 6 out of the 8 seasons. I never even make it to the frickin' Super Bowl because we're in the same conference.
You need to switch conferences. Sounds like
I don't want to not be the Steelers, and he will always and forever pick the Chargers. So I lose usually in the second round of the playoffs.
I bet it was real frustrating when LaDainian Tomlinson was still playing football.
Well, we did.
No, he was retired whenever we.
and-
we
yeah, we do,
Well, at least he
okay.
played for the Jets or something.
Okay,
That-
we do
Unfortunately.
fantasy draft.
But we did.
We do fantasy drafts. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So like I'll have a stellar season. I'll beat people in the normal season, except for Dale. Can't ever win against Dale. If I play Dale in the normal season, that's a one loss immediately. The best I can do, and the only redeemingness I have to myself, I don't even know if that made sense, is if I can keep the game within 4 touchdowns. Then I'm like, I did good.
What does he do?
But
Like, what's his
everything.
strategy?
But
He
the,
wins.
But the thing is, okay.
He just wins.
So this is coming off as I run up the score.
No, he doesn't. We get to the
He
point where we
gets
get
the
so
most touchdown
furious.
passes to my team.
Yeah, I do. I get so furious, and I want to try to get
Like-
a touchdown so bad. I'm just like,
And you just
throw it.
You're
and I
forcing
throw
it. You're forcing
and then
it.
he's like,
It gets
okay,
picked off.
picked off. User
You
pick,
force it.
user
You
pick,
can't. You
user
can't
pick.
do that. Oh, it's a user pick. That's even.
90,
It's even
90%
more.
of the time, it's a user pick.
Oh man, that's even more humiliating.
Well, it's because if it was a computer pick, it wouldn't have happened. As he knows where I'm going to throw it and how I'm going to throw it, so he changes to that player and cuts it off.
Oh sure, yeah.
Middle linebacker.
Make a play. You got to make a play.
Hey,
Not when you're
Playmaker.
winning by 5 touchdowns.
Hey, tight ends. I know they're the cheapest receivers in the
Oh,
game.
Guess who's
dude,
not
that's-
buying
you
Madden
got
this
that
year?
tight end
You get
glitch
them-
going.
Oh, not me.
Antonio Gates.
Not me.
Oh.
No, anybody who played me or the computer. I always had to cover the tight end myself.
Okay.
Because when he did, win.
Guess who's not buying Madden this year?
You're gonna buy it.
I'm not. I broke last year's Madden.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
not
buy
buying
it.
this year's
This
Madden.
dude broke the
You'll buy it
game.
this year.
Nope,
Broke
it's
the
done.
damn game.
We've extinguished my enjoyment out of Connected Franchise. The only reason I bought that was to do Connected Franchise, and it's done. It's over. My enjoyment's gone forever.
You'll buy it.
Nope.
Done like dinner.
I didn't even. Nope.
What is your number one?
My number one. Oh,
Actually, I'll let you close it out
okay.
because I feel like yours is better. You definitely had more rage.
Okay.
probably.
All right.
I'll let you close it out.
Okay. Dale's number one is
NFL Street.
NFL. Always we're sticking to sports games. Okay.
NFL Street.
And it's football. Imagine that.
My cousin and I
EA
played all
football
the time.
games.
All the time we played. It was one with Ricky Williams on the cover.
When he wasn't
We've gotten
smoking
we
weed.
got in fights about it. we finished about half the games we played because half the time we ended up fighting each other. So one time I would literally
Cousin Phil.
No.
He's got a fist.
I'm
folks.
taking my controller and I'm just piling it. And it's but the best part about that one was the controller it split on the left handle and all the buttons clicked. Like all the buttons you can just shake it and you hear everything. It still worked. And it works to this day if I ever find
That's
it.
your PS2 controller, right?
PS2
still
controller.
works.
Yeah.
It
That thing
still
is
works.
indestructible.
But
Oh,
like,
it's phenomenal.
it's just you can look inside of it and it still works. But we finished like half the games just this
wow.
no, it was
So we both
What
broke
is the
things
matter with you?
over football games.
Oh my gosh.
And because of another person. You, just so you realize this,
And it-
you to me is your cousin to you.
yeah, but sometimes like I'd even be winning and I'd get mad.
Oh, that's like
So
Call of
that's the difference
Duty.
between you and me.
What
Oh,
would make you-
46. I got 46 kills and I just died. This game sucks.
now, what would make you the worst? What would make you the most angry? Would it be like after like a play and then like you do something good and then they tackle you because you could tackle
No.
somebody after the play,
The thing
after the whistle?
No, I see. No, I never did that. That's like blitz. You can do that. In
No, he'll be
blitz.
winning.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like if he
Yeah.
if you get
That's
picked
true.
off when he's winning, he'll probably get
No.
pissed off.
I never tried to fight anyone when I was winning. Now, if I'm losing and just getting buried,
Mm.
like if one thing I hate is when running up the score happens.
That's
and
a
it-
true thing.
But like if I throw
he
a pick,
will do it, but not because he's like
I'm just
trying
throwing
to.
running interceptions and
Yeah.
I'll run the ball. But
and then he'll just run the clock down.
if I just I turn the ball over like if I fumble and then like they start Hail Marrying.
then the sleeves come off.
All right, buddy. Let's go. This game ain't finishing because someone's dying today.
Playing like coaching like Bill Belichick. There.
Yeah, but there's so I couldn't. I feel like that's
like
not
the
like
Saints.
they've had so many games. I just rage like I used to rage at.
I don't rage that much anymore.
No,
Madden.
Me neither. I don't.
obviously last year's Madden, like I raged, but
Like Rocket League is like gets me mad sometimes.
I don't get too mad.
I
League.
usually quit before I get to that point of wanting to break something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got mad at Destiny the other day.
It's,
2 days ago.
Yeah, you did. I don't know. It's rough, but
What's your number one now?
what do we?
My number one. Oh, everyone's looking at me. All right. My number one game of all time that's made me rage quit the most is a game that I owned, a game that I did not get very far in, a game that pissed me off like no other. Yeah, exactly. Put the game in this, pun intended. Oh my gosh. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. This game.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Have either of you ever played? When you have an
I don't want
assignment,
to.
you have the assignment tonight of going home,
Nope.
downloading an
ROM.
emulator, and downloading the ROM. I do not condone doing this, by the way, because it is illegal. But just delete it after you do it or whatever. Go home, play The Adventures of Bayou Billy. You tell me if you're enjoying yourself when you play it.
I'll say yes.
You will no. You will
Dale
say
will
no.
say it. Dale won't, but he'll say yes.
The game was like. It was an interesting concept. So you're Bayou Billy. It's a
sounds
takeoff.
horrible.
It's a takeoff of Crocodile Dundee, a movie that was
okay.
real popular back in the late
This
'80s,
is
early
annoying.
'90s. Yeah, you're Bayou Billy. Your girlfriend has been taken away
By a
from this.
crocodile.
No, but from this
Oh.
dude.
Please no.
From this dude. And he's like,
Damn it,
okay, it's like you're going through the game, you're playing it and everything, and dude, these enemies. I mean, you be jump kicking, punching, kicking, jump kicking, punching, kicking, jump kicking, punching, kicking.
Gotta believe.
Oh no.
You have you have a club. You're hitting them with a club. You're hitting with whip. These guys are just getting. They don't care.
Whatever, I
They don't
don't
even
care.
get knocked down. They don't get knocked down when you jump kick them.
Do they get up
stand
again
there.
when they do? Because you're never gonna keep.
No,
them.
when they get knocked down, that's when they're dead. When they stand up, they're standing up the entire time, and they're just.
So they're Terminators.
Oh my gosh, essentially, yeah. It's like
Yes.
Konami was just unbelievable with this game. So, and later on in the game, if you made it that far, if you're lucky, if you weren't using
Did you watch a
Game
video or
Genie-
something, or did you make it that far?
No, I had to watch a video. Well, I might have got there maybe like once. You got a gun. And I was like, oh man, I got a
gun.
you got a gun. I was like, this is great. You think the guy would be dead in one shot? Nah, dude. Nah, dude. You
Yeah,
got to
but
shoot
not-
this guy like 8 times before he's dead.
Then it's only
How many times you guys
it's only a
shoot
6
somebody
bullet
in the
clip.
head before they die? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh,
I'm out
my
of
gosh. It's just ridiculous.
Still
You
the gun
had
out
to rustle through water, fight off these crocodiles before you advance on sometimes.
Dale's not making it.
If you don't if you don't have the whip, if you don't have
the
the
nene.
club or anything,
I
you're fighting
would use
these
the nene.
crocodiles with your bare hands, waist deep of swamp water,
Dale's
trying to
gonna
take
throw
on. You can't
Dale's
move
gonna throw.
on in the game until you defeat these crocodiles. You're punching them and kicking them with your bare hand. You're jump kicking out of the water, which, by the way, isn't physically possible. How in the hell are you going to jump kick out of
And if you're that
waist-deep
strong that you
water?
can do that, then one kick should have taken these guys out.
Exactly. This game. Oh yeah, and did I mention there's driving elements in this game?
Oh, good. I was thinking it was a side scroller.
Oh, it is a side scroller.
How do you drive on a side scroller? Do you have to jump?
You just move on to different levels, and it was like Rad Racer meets
Like
it's
Ridge Racer.
Yeah, it's like Rad Racer meets Ridge Racer. Exactly. You had these.
Radmobile.
So you had like a gun, which is great. You know, you're driving your Jeep, and you have a gun and everything. That's awesome. But you also had like these. It wasn't even a bomb. It was like rocks. You threw these rocks, and if they hit another car, the car would explode. Oh, okay, that's great. That's phenomenal. You know.
The people
But the
stayed
thing is,
alive though
here's
after you
the
blew
thing.
up the car.
You know
They
how
just walked out.
You know. So here's the thing though with driving though. You know how you're perfectly fine if you wreck in any other video game. You just lose time or whatever. You just get back on the road. You wreck in this game. You hit a pole. You hit another vehicle.
You die.
You die. The car exploded. You're done.
Dang right.
This game was not. This was the least
Fun you've ever had.
forgiving game I've ever played, and I was like. And it was even better was the commercial. The commercial was just phenomenal. You had this guy. I remember he's just as plain as day. I'm looking right at it as I'm looking at you guys right now on YouTube. there's this commercial. This dude's all dressed up like Crocodile Dundee. He's got this damn.
This is a knife.
Yeah, he's just. If I have it, I'll show it right now as I'm speaking, if I can find it.
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me, that Raging Cajun. Bayou Billy. For the first time ever, Konami combines hand-to-hand combat with driving and shooting, and of course zapping. In one swamp stomping adventure.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy for Nintendo.
It all starts when I get out this here swamp. You really give me a rile now.
This dude, he's wrestling a crocodile
Dale's
on
done.
the commercial.
Dale's done.
No.
He's wrestling a crocodile on the commercial when he's talking about, you need to get this game. It's called The Adventures of Bayou Billy. You know, you go through, you fight these crocodiles. You got to go through, you got to fight off
I wanna
these
play this
thugs.
game.
And da-da-da-da-da. He's talking about all this.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Unbelievable. And I was just like, oh, this game looks awesome. And I don't even.
Trailers are really good at doing that.
Yeah, I don't even remember asking for it, but I received it, and it was just like the game that I always played with my buddy Jeff Swab.
Like all Heartbreak.
Shout out to Jeff. And the game was so hard. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. I just didn't get anywhere in the game. You weren't getting anywhere if you didn't have the Game Genie.
Game Shark.
Yeah, Game Shark, Game Genie, whatever. Yeah. So that's my number one. The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Don't know the noise.
You understand if you guys you need to go home and play it just one time. Just play it one time and tell me, and I want you guys to text me when you get
No,
home.
what happens when I beat it?
Oh, okay.
We'll all
What
be
happens
dead.
when you want to kill yourself after playing it? Because that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna want to kill your
Tomato,
self.
tomato.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh man,
Are we gonna do honorable mentions?
I don't have any honorable mentions that I
Yeah.
can think of off the top of my head.
It's up
but
to Dale. If Dale doesn't want to, then we won't.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really.
I'm sure you guys have honorable mentions. Let us know what your honorable mentions are in the comment section below. Let us know what you think are games that made you ultimately want to kill yourself playing a game.
Can I just say, I think it's a testament
Mhm.
to us as gamers that we didn't put Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Bloodborne on these lists.
Yeah.
I love Bloodborne, but or even I guess we didn't even think about it. I it's not really rage quitting like Flappy Bird or anything like that.
No, Flappy Bird's just stupid.
Yeah, but
I mean, like,
I'm like those games though. Whenever you asked about this list, my first thought wasn't Bloodborne or Dark Souls because I knew what I was getting into playing those games. Maybe
Yeah.
not Demon Souls on PS.
You knew it was a difficult game. It was made to be hard.
It was and like they didn't sugarcoat it.
I didn't sign up to get my ass kicked by crocodiles and thugs that don't get knocked down when you jump kick them in the face and when you shoot them in the face. They just keep coming at you. It's like, I just shot you in the face. How are you still coming at me? Like, what are you, some kind of android? Like,
It's a Terminator, bro.
Yeah.
That game is Terminator Salvation, the prequel.
it's clearly. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
But
man.
my honorable mention, since I don't know if we're doing them or not, the one that was number 4 that I took off there was God of War 3 on Titan.
I could understand
on
that.
Titan difficulty.
Yeah, I get under. Oh,
Normal was fine.
well, that's the thing. I don't do that to myself. I don't.
normal-
If I know the game's hard, I'm not going to raise
Normal
the
and hard,
difficulty
no big
level.
deal. Titan difficulty and the challenge rooms make me want to rip faces off. The challenge rooms are. I hate being timed, and I hate being timed
I hate,
gypply.
yep,
Oh,
I hate
yeah.
that
And
time
that's the
stuff.
challenge room. It's like, destroy all of these vases before the time runs out.
Black Spindle.
Yeah.
Enough said.
A black spindle on Destiny.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
that-
But
Yeah.
time
I'll say
limits are horrible.
my one. I'll just say one honorable mention. It's the end of Devil May Cry 3. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Oh, the Virgil fight.
Oh, okay.
No, the one that you have to fight like everyone.
We have to go back to before Virgil. We have to go back into that room where you fight
You
all
just-
the you have to fight
yep.
all the bosses you've already beaten in the game without dying.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It was whole, I
I'm
didn't
just-
beat it on PS2 because of that.
Just not gonna get into it.
On PS3 it was much easier because I knew that was coming, so I played the game on easy.
Yeah.
But no, that was horrid.
I don't have another game that I can think of off the top of my head that made me, as an honorable mention that made me rage quit. But I know a game that was really, really hard, and it's going back to my youth and childhood once again. Mega Man.
Mega Man, yeah.
Mega Man is such a great series, but man, I'll tell you what,
It
is
takes pure
so
skill.
hard. Yeah. It is hard. That game is hard.
It's all
Any
about
of them,
timing,
any of
I
them,
guess,
1
yeah.
through 10,
It's
whatever,
all
even
timing.
the X ones, whatever. Those games are hard. They're fun though, but
Yeah.
they're really hard.
What's nice is whenever a
gotta
game
know the
knows it's
timing.
hard, and like I don't mind losing in a game. This takes me back to like Bloodborne and stuff like that.
Mhm.
When you lose and you go, oh, that's why I lost. I should have did this instead of doing this. I tried to be aggressive and attack
tried
one
to
more
rush.
time.
Mhm.
Like
Yep.
and like
Yep.
I when you know what you did wrong and the game just beats you.
Yeah.
That's different than
Yeah.
oh good, I unloaded this Gatling gun on this Terminator and he's still walking at me.
Yeah, I can
Like,
jump kick out of water waist deep and
Yeah.
knock into this crocodile, but he's still coming at me.
games.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But that was a good show.
It was a great show. What did we learn this week, fellas?
I learned that most of my anger comes from user fight. Or user.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I learned that. What did I learn? I learned that we all have anger problems. And
At least we used to.
wait,
Yeah.
but we would have probably had anger problems before video games. We just choose to let them out on video games, not people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's probably a good look, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't think I would be less angry because of video games.
Uh,
But I do know that if I wasn't letting my anger out on video games, I would not be as pleasant of a person in real
I'm
life.
like Dr. Kelso in Scrubs. I smile until I punch in, then and then once I punch out, except sometimes I
The
don't
moment your
smile.
foot hits the bottom step.
Yep.
yeah.
Except for the one time I'm just like,
When you lost that patient, you didn't
Yep.
realize you didn't want to lose it.
Yep.
yeah,
Exactly.
but then except that's almost every day going for like, nah, I smile. But then I think about having to get up the next day, and I'm like,
Yeah, start it all over again.
God.
Reset button. As a button that I pushed many times in my childhood.
oh,
To the point to where they took 'em off consoles.
Yeah, exactly.
Charles
yeah.
Barkley, shut up and jam, made me do that.
Shut up and jam.
Get the damn ball.
Get the damn ball.
What did you learn now?
What did I learn? I learned how to spike a controller whenever I played The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Yeah,
It's a talent.
Yeah.
it is.
I
To be able to
clearly-
do it without breaking it is just.
PS2 controllers,
Yeah.
I went through
The
Indestructible.
Nintendo controller, the NES, the original NES controller, it was
Square?
indestructible as well. Yeah, the rectangle one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was indestructible as well.
I
Phenomenal.
destroyed many PS2 controllers. Mainly because I didn't have to buy them yet.
God of War.
Parents
on-
hated you probably.
My brother hated me.
God of War made me twist my controllers. So like the
Twist it?
Yeah,
Like,
so like
oh, it's
I would
making
hold
me
it
so
the way
mad. I gotta
like
just twist it.
when you're holding a controller, my left hand would spin towards me while my right hand would spin away from me. So I would literally just twist the controller, and one of them snapped.
Oh my gosh.
God of War made me snap the one in half, and then most of the time, what happens is the seam where the two plastic pieces go together, the screws just pop in them, and they just pop apart.
Remind me to never piss you guys off.
Just be a video game. Dale's look at
Oh,
was just
man.
fantastic.
Dale looks like he's going to kill me right now. Let's go ahead and finish off the show. We appreciate you guys tuning in to
Yes,
Game
thank
Center. Episode number 10 this week. If you want more video game news and reviews, make sure you head on over to mammothgamers.com where we geek big.
Big geekin'.
That's right. Yeah, and we are now on Apple News. Go ahead and check us out over there on your iOS device. Get out your device and go ahead and search for Mammoth Gamers. Pull it on out. Check it out.
Yeah, Android.
Put that away, Dale.
Good stuff over there. We've got a lot of great things coming on here on Mammoth here within the next few weeks.
Yeah, we have a pretty big announcement coming up pretty soon. don't
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll let you guys know what's going on with that. And be sure to follow Mammoth Gamers on Twitter at mammoth_gamers. Mammoth_gamers. And also check us out at mammothgamers.com. Additionally, the Weekly Wrap-Ups YouTube channel. Make sure you keep it locked right here. YouTube.com/Weekly Wrap-Up Gaming. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let us know what games made you want to rage quit.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say dirty jobs. /dirty jobs.
Definitely not. Don't promo other YouTube channels on
That's
this
not
show.
even out anymore.
Oh, okay.
Micro. Send your request to dirty or Discovery Channel /dirty job.
Nice.
At the end of every episode.
Good stuff. So yeah, check us out. We're on YouTube. Also, you can check us out on iTunes. That's right. Game Center, the podcast, is now on iTunes. Go ahead and hit up that podcasts
iTunes.
app go ahead and search for Game Center, and it will be the first result. So
Bam,
we
bam.
are officially on iTunes. Check us out there
Boom.
and enjoy us for your listening enjoyment if you're not able to view us up on YouTube.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to listen back and
Yeah.
forth to work, at work.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot more easier, I feel like. And passes time away, too.
Yeah, so we'll try our best too, now that we're up on there, to not be as visual, or if we are being visual,
We'll describe what
explain
we're
it.
doing. Yeah.
Like whenever Dale earlier in the episode got up and walked in front of the camera, and people
I
listening,
shoulder thrusted.
yeah, the people listening are probably like, "What the hell is going
People
on?"
watching are like, what the hell is
Well,
going on?
at least they understand what was, like second by second. That is,
Oh, that's great.
Thank you, Shao Kahn.
Oh, man. Additionally, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can hit me up.
The
I am
tweets.
on Twitter at Albert Perkins. Follow me on there. Also, you want to make sure you follow me on Facebook. If you're hitting me up there on there, you want to friend me, go ahead. Just search for me on there. Albert Perkins. Get your finger out of my face.
that's not where. Don't look that up.
Anyways, additionally, if you want to hit me up on Steam, PlayStation Network, Wii U, any of that, hit me up. It's Albert Perk 21.
I'll go next because I'm easiest. Facebook, Google, and YouTube's all Mark Kriska, and then everything else: Twitter, PlayStation, Xbox, Wii, Steam, everything is Lost Heroes 13.
Dang.
Dang.
I'm just gonna go with social media. Facebook, Dale Crow. Twitter, the Dale Crow. And that's it's all. I'm
if you
gonna
want to
say.
find
That's
Dale on
all. That's
PlayStation,
all.
friend me and then ask, and I'll.
Or even check out one of our former videos at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too complicated.
Oh, man.
Or
Folks,
DM me.
yeah, DM, yeah.
Get in the DMs.
Yeah, just DM him. Or just comment.
Tweet him. Tweet me, yeah.
Comment in the section below. Hey, what's his name? And I'm sure Dale will probably see it and he'll
Yeah,
just
we-
comment back.
Anyone who wants to play anything ever, just let us know. And
Heck
then
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. For sure. So,
we're always open to play and meet new people.
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
definitely. Yeah, the friends
Especially
list.
some
I still
fans.
have like, I still have like.
I just did
I
some
don't know.
cleansing on my friends list. I'm at like 101 now.
Oh, are you? Okay, I still have like, I don't know. I just, anybody who adds me, I just accept. I don't even know who they are half the time. I'm just like, yeah, sure, you know.
I
I just assume it's from here. So
Yeah,
I think right now I have like 200 maybe. I have quite a bit.
I used to have a
I never thought
role.
about
Need to clean
that.
up.
I used to
Yeah.
have a role
Yeah.
that if you didn't sign in like the past 2 months.
The Colin Moriarty role from
Yeah.
Kind of Funny.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And I did this on PS3 before PS4 was even out.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I would go through, and if you haven't signed in like 2 months or your trophy level was under a certain amount, like
Oh,
two-
wow.
Uh,
Trophy love. Damn, you're
I would-
extreme.
Well, because of that,
Yeah.
my friends list no longer is just full of people who play Call of Duty, which isn't a bad thing. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like before,
That's right.
it used to like all my friends came from playing matches on Call of Duty. So like when like Black Ops came out, no one was playing anything. It's just Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. Call
Oh,
of
of
Duty,
course.
straight
Yeah.
down the board. But also now I have like 36 people online at all times.
Oh, cool.
I have a decent amount on.
Oh, that's
online.
legit. That's awesome.
So
There you go.
it helps.
Yeah.
So
That's cool, huh? That's
I
that's a good
need
concept.
people to play with on Xbox. So please
hit
if
them up.
if you play Xbox, then friend me.
There you go. Hit them up. Hit them up. Nice.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Bring them out. Folks, this has been Game Center. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week. Have a good one, guys.
Bye-bye,